Welcome back, friends, and thank you for joining me today. And if you are new here, my name is Kim, and I am out in the garden today. It is an exciting day. We are tearing this greenhouse down, and we are going to start building my new greenhouse. I am so excited. My husband came home with it for me as a gift, and I cannot wait to get started. So let me show you what this greenhouse looks like, and then we're going to get started building it. Now, this is the greenhouse we purchased. This wasn't sent to us by anybody for a review. This is something we purchased on our own. Actually, my husband bought it as a surprise for me. Um, we purchased this from Harbor Freight. It is made by One Stop Gardens. It is 8.5 feet by 6'3" and 6.5 feet tall. Now it'll be a little bit taller when we get it built because we are going to be putting it on 4x4 frames, so it should raise it at least 4 inches. We might possibly put some more wood, so 4 to 6 inches taller. So we're probably looking at about 7 feet by the time we get it done. But it is just a aluminum frame, and it's supposed to be UV coated, it says. And it has a couple of, it's hard to see here. You can see in the picture there is a window up there. It's kind of a window roof vent, and then there is another one on the other side. You just can't see it, and it's got a sliding door. But this is a hard framed greenhouse, not like the soft frame ones I've had in the past. So I will show you a little bit along the way how we are doing this. I think it's going to take us a couple days, so this will probably be kind of an extended video, and at the end we will show you what it looks like. So let's go get started. Okay, so over here I've been using these soft side greenhouses that I've actually had to replace about every other year because they dry rot and then they start to leak. We extended our yard over here. We didn't go real big, just another 8x8 section. Like I said, this greenhouse is like 8.5 by 6.5. We have already started to put the bottom frame together. We went ahead and put it on a wood frame. We're going to do 4x4 wood frame, so we have something to screw it down to, just in case we get any wind. But we're going to kind of put it here in the corner where my 6-foot wood fence is. I'm hoping it'll block it from the wind, but it's got really nice framing. Now I do admit we did have to go to YouTube and look at some videos to try to figure out how to put the first part together. The directions were kind of, I mean, they're not bad, but they just need a little more description. So if you need, I can put a link for the video we watched because it was very helpful. But we have got all the framing together on here. We've got the sliding door in, and we are actually on day like number 4 because we've only had a couple hours a day. But we just now got the door on, and these are the window vents up here. We just got these on today. So, I mean, like I said, we are on day 4. My husband has the next 5 days off, so I'm hoping we can get this done just in the next couple of days. All we have right now left is the rest of the walls to put on. But like I said, we ended up using the directions plus a YouTube video to try to figure it out. But this is a Harbor Freight greenhouse. I mean, it's not an expensive greenhouse. Hopefully that will come later in time. I don't have room right now for a large greenhouse, so. But right now, this greenhouse is going to work perfect for me. It's a lot bigger than my other one. My other one was not even 5x5. It was a lot smaller. So this one's going to give me lots of room. And you can lock these windows right in place if you're not using them. And here we are at day 7. I'm excited. The greenhouse is done. It is ready to start moving plants into. We went ahead and put some pots on the side. I just put some bricks under them, and I put some pots over there. I got to get them all cleaned out. Those were herb pots from last year. I'm going to go ahead and put some more herbs in. I've got all my little markers in there too. I'm going to go ahead and put some more herbs in there, and I'm probably put some flowers in there just to pretty it up. But here it is. It was not as hard as we thought it was going to be. It was a whole lot easier once we figured it out. But here is the sliding door. It slides open really easy. Now I went ahead and I took my shelves out of my greenhouse that I had before. I'm going to use these for right now until I get a chance to build some other shelves. We went ahead and put some mulch down on the floor like I had in my other greenhouse. And if you remember from my prior gardening videos, I had that little green plastic greenhouse. These are actually the shelves that came from that greenhouse. It did have its own shelves with it, so they fit right in here. We are going to probably run a board off of the wood down there and run it up, and then go ahead and just use some strapping material and strap it to that board so these don't wobble, because they are kind of unsteady in here. They do shake pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But we just set these in place and they actually worked out really well. And it had 2 shelves. Well, each one has 4 shelves. Plus you can put plants down on the bottom. But it worked out perfect. We just managed to put both of those in here and they fit perfectly. And then I had this old table. It's kind of dirty, but that's alright because it's going in the greenhouse. This is just a old plastic table. I think I paid $30 or $40 for years ago. So I went ahead and set it back there. I figured it would be perfect for maybe like tomatoes or green peppers. I can go ahead and grow in there. I can always up pop my plants on there, which will be really nice. And I've got a lot in the house I got to get done. But I am very impressed. This greenhouse, it's kind of a thick plastic, but it is kind of a flexible plastic. So if you were to get hail or something, I do not think it would break it. And it's got, put these up. The only problem I have is with the windows is I am very short. They're kind of, not windows, they're vents. But I am short, so it's hard to, I don't know if you can see up above here. I can't see it because I'm too short. So you gotta try to take that latch off of there. And then push it up, and then you latch it back on there. And it's kind of hard to see because I'm short, but that's alright. I can live with it. But I am very impressed with this greenhouse. And like I said, it's just one of the cheapy ones you get from Harbor Freight. You can get the larger 10 by 12, but I just didn't have the room for it, and I think this is going to be plenty of room. My old one was, I think it was 5 feet by 5 feet. It was pretty tiny, and I definitely didn't have the room in there, but now I will have the room with all these shelves, plus that full table. And that table is 6-foot table, so it fits perfectly in here, even with all that, the wood bracing. We went ahead and we put it up on some 4x4s, and we screwed the greenhouse to the 4x4s. My husband went ahead and put some, I think these are 1x3s he had, or 2x3s. Actually, no, there were 2x4s? No, 2x3s. He went ahead and put an extra level, but this is a 4x4. We just bought 4 of them. And that didn't cost us much. I mean, it was, I think they were $10 a piece. And then we just had some scrap wood. These are 2x3s. We went ahead and lifted it up just a little bit higher because I wanted to get it up off the ground. It's supposed to be about 6.5 feet tall, without anything underneath, but these side parts right here were actually shorter than my little plastic greenhouse that I had, than my little green greenhouse. They were way down here, and they were probably only at about 3.5 feet tall. So if you were to put like shelves in here, you'd only be able to grow short plants. So we went ahead and we put the 4x4s under it originally, and then we decided, because we had the lumber, we went ahead and added one more layer to get it up off the ground. So now it's actually right in the middle. Instead of it being about 6.5 feet tall, it's probably closer to, just short of probably 7.5 feet tall. A little over 7 feet. But that gives me plenty of room right here, because I think this table is probably, I don't know, maybe 3 feet tall. But that gives me plenty of room here where I can grow taller tomatoes and stuff until I can put them in the ground. It's still middle of, oh, what is it? It is April. I believe it's the 17th. It is April 17th, and I'm getting ready to put my peas and my carrots and my cabbage and everything I grew in the house, the kale, the broccoli. I'm getting ready to plant all of that right now. But as for warm weather crops like peppers, tomatoes, squash, I'm getting ready to start squash seeds in the house. All of that will come in here until I can plant that. And I can't plant that until probably around the middle of May, like Mother's Day. But I'm very impressed with it. I mean, it took us a long time to build, a lot longer than I thought. But if you happen to want to purchase this greenhouse, my biggest suggestion would be the directions are not real well. The greenhouse is made very, very well, but the directions are really, really confusing. And it's because, you see, there's a lot of bolts. You look, there's bolts everywhere. And if you don't get those bolts in the right spot, meaning whether you put the bolt to the outside or the inside and the nut to the inside or the outside, a lot of the parts won't fit together. So my suggestion is to look on YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, we probably would have never got this together. Find yourself a video. You can contact me if you can't find a good video. I did find one video that was really, really good. The guy walked us through everything on the video. It was only about a 15-minute video, but he explained absolutely step by step on how to do it. And we went ahead and watched that video and did our directions at the same time, but it was very, very accurate. But these roof vents are really nice, and you can adjust these. They do have adjustments, so if you don't want it open this far, you can close it down. You can close it all the way down to, nope, let's see, the lowest one here. Oh, that one actually locks it. But you can close it down so it's just open a couple inches if you want, and then if it's too windy or too cold, you can just close them just like that. Now they don't close really well, but it's been really windy here right now, and they don't seem to move at all as long as they are pulled down. I thought they would kind of flap in the wind, but they're very nice. So, but it's really, really sturdy. I mean, it's just got this aluminum construction. It's not real thick metal, but it's very sturdy, and with all the braces in here, and like I said, this plastic isn't going to get any kind of hail damage, is what I liked about it. It's actually, I wish I could have shown you a piece before I put it in here. You can see the lines in here. It's actually like a double walled, it's like a piece of a cardboard. If you look in the middle, how you can squish your cardboard, it has the stuff in the middle. This is exactly the same way, but it's kind of like a poly. So it's kind of flexible, and I do like the door on here, sliding door. The only thing I'm going to have issues with is we did put like the mulch down and keeping the mulch out of the track, but it seems to slide very, very easy. It does not have any kind of latch on here, so I'm kind of concerned with maybe it blowing open in the wind, or maybe the dog even pushing it open. This is Gus's favorite spot to try to get into now. So I might kind of put some kind of latch on there. But these plastic pieces here, they're all held in with these clips. You just push them in, and they pop in, and then they hold all the plastic pieces. So there's no screws for that, but it was actually very easy and very nice to put together, and it's got lots and lots of room. I didn't think 6.5 by 8.5 would be as big, but there is a lot of room in here. I mean, eventually I think I might build some wider shelves in here, probably with some wood and then maybe a wire top on them, like a hardware cloth. But for this year, I'm going to go ahead and just go with these because I got to get plants out here. I'm out of time. But it is very, very nice. And we also think we're going to, I usually put a little heater in here at night. Just a little electric space heater because we're still getting down into the 30s. I think we're supposed to be at 30 tonight with some rain. And I'll probably be moving my plants out here tomorrow. And tomorrow's supposed to be kind of cool at night too. I mean, we're getting to the 60s and 70s during the day, but our night temperatures are still cool. But we're kind of thinking up here, we might actually cut into that section right up here above, because this is my 6-foot wood fence is behind it. And I put it there on purpose so to stop the wind so it couldn't blow over. But we did screw it down to all that wood underneath also. But we're kind of thinking up here, if I can cut a hole out, maybe find some kind of a 6-inch solar fan or even electric fan or something that I can put in right there. Then I can turn it on and either suck the hot air out or blow some cool air in if we need it. And we could probably do the same thing over on this side above the door. We might be able to put 2 of them in. I just got to find something that our maximum size we can put in there is about 6 inches before we're behind the fence there. So I'm thinking maybe an RV shop. I might be able to find a solar fan or something for that. So if anybody has any suggestions on that, leave me something in the comment if you know where I can get just a little fan. I've looked for greenhouse fans and they're like 10 or 12 inches, and like I said, I think I can go about 6 inches max in there. So, but I love it. I will show you once I get some more plants in tomorrow. That will probably be in another video. I just wanted to give everybody a quick update of what we've been up to, why I have not been doing any cooking videos. We have been, for the last week, we've been trying to get this done. We've only had a couple hours a day each day to work on it, but it is finally done. I am excited. Time to bring the plants out and get to gardening. So, just wanted to share this with everybody and just let everybody know that I think it's a great greenhouse. I mean, I purchased it with my own money. Actually, my husband purchased it for me. This is not something anybody sent to us, but if you're looking for a cheaper greenhouse that'll get the job done, this is definitely one I would suggest because I'm loving it already. I mean, it took a little while to get together, but it was well worth it, and it looks like it's really, really nicely built. So just wanted to give everybody a little quick review and hope everybody is having a great gardening season and really nice weather. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.